My wife and I learned about Cherokee Home for Children when we were, right after we were married. I'd heard about it in church activities, and we had attended churches that gave Cherokee Home, but we drove by one day and said, wouldn't it be great to work for a home where we could help children and also minister to them as part of a ministry that we would do. My involvement with Cherokee Home involves going to the churches and telling them about the things that go on campus to encourage them to continue their support. I talk to civic groups, I talk to individuals and encourage them to maintain their relationship with Cherokee Home. I meet a lot of people that just drive by the road and stop in and want to know about Cherokee Home. So I give them tours, write articles and brochures, things like that that the home needs so that we can tell a story of Cherokee Home. The heartbeat of the home is hearts of servants. Everyone who works here has a story. It's not just the kids. And it's something in our background, something that we did that caused us to help children that are in need. We had one that came with in a group of about 7 kids in over 2 weeks, and she had the most luggage of any of the kids. She had a Walmart sack with a couple of t-shirts in it, and that was all she brought. We took her to the store, we bought her some new clothes that day, and she came out saying, I've never had anything brand new. This is the best day of my life. I think this ministry shares the gospel by reminding people who are in a spiritual relationship with the Lord that there are people out there that don't have that opportunity. It also seems to emphasize all of the examples of family in the scriptures, the Father, the Son, my brothers and sisters, who create this empathy for those that aren't part of a family at all. And so that's very important to all of us. Discipleship to us often means doing the hard things. I always tell congregations that there's a big difference between someone who says, I love kids, and someone that will look into the face of a 14-year-old who's just called them a really bad name because they're so angry and say, I love you. I think God uses Cherokee Home to give kids a touch of what life really is, not what they've really seen. We had a lady on campus recently who said, this is a really great place. I bet you kids have a lot of advantages. I bet you're really happy here. And the boy she was talking to said, well, it is a nice place, but there's not one of us that wouldn't give all of it up just for a real home and a real mom and a real dad. People can get involved in Cherokee Home in a number of ways. Sometimes even the simplest things work. We had a lady came one time and just read the Christmas story to our kids and had a bowl of punch and some small candies, and they were mesmerized by someone reading the story to them. We encourage people to think out of the box. Somebody came and brought a round pen with a couple of horses, and we had Cowboy Day, and we ate cowboy stew and drank out of tin cups and sang cowboy songs and rode horses and roping dummies. Yep. Just being a pen pal, just letting somebody know that someone cares about them or that they think of you as a real kid, what people really can do beyond the financial and of course beyond the prayers. Just being left on the doorstep of any children's home means that kid needs a lot of prayer. I do what I do because I've always wanted a ministry. I spent some time in the pulpit and it was a great ministry, but I wanted to utilize the other skills that I have. I have a lovely wife who's a great social worker, and together we make a team. She supports me in going to the other congregations, going to other places, and I support her in encouraging the kids and just being the one without any authority that can say, good job, way to go, and we're proud of you. One of the hardest things to realize is the difference in the way you teach children about Jesus when they're in the situation our kids are in. Even Jesus' statement on the cross about, my God, why have you forsaken me, has a totally, more poignant meaning to these kids than someone who's been raised in a family with a mom and a dad in your regular home. In teaching Bible classes here, I had to change the complete way that I talked about the church and about the Lord because they saw it from such a different angle because of the trauma and the suffering that they'd seen in their lives.
If you know of a ministry that we need to know about, please give us a call, 888 641-8606, or take a look at our website, revelationstv.org.